What up, ladies and gents? David H. here from socialexpression.net. Today's social anxiety recovery exercises video is about curiosity, one of the key aspects of social people, of really social people. I have a friend who is an extremely social person. He works in the restaurant and service and wine industry and bartender and all that. Now he's got his own wine shop. And one thing I noticed about this guy, he is more social than most people too, I would say. One thing I noticed as I become more social is that a lot of times people are social, but then there's people who are really social. But he's really relaxed. He's not at all like high energy. He's very low-key social. He's not like gregarious, the typical party extrovert. He goes out a lot, knows a lot of people, but he also needs his downtime. So he does have, I'd say he's kind of a half introvert, half extrovert. But this guy, when we're out walking around, he'll just walk by, and if he sees somebody with a dog, oh, nice dog. Doesn't matter. He sees some, hey, nice this. Or he just is so curious that he just says something. It just comes out of his mouth. It's very interesting to watch it. He really, is constantly making connections out with people. And in a very, very low-key way. Totally chilled out. So, I'm not expecting anybody to do that right off the bat. But what you have to notice that his focus is outward. It's not inward. And with social anxiety, if your focus is on you and you're being self-conscious and really, sorry to say, self-centered, very self-centered and, self-deprecating, all that stuff, and just all these thoughts, because you're just concentrating on, oh, I have these thoughts, I need to get rid of them, how do I do that? Instead of putting your attention outward. It's to shift your attention outward and get curious about the world around you. Because that's where life is. Life isn't inside your head. It's out in your environment around you. And certainly you're part of it interacting with it, but what's happening out here is part of being present. So when you're walking down the street, first of all, we have to build the awareness that you are caught in your automatic negative thoughts, and this isn't the way the world is, that people are judging me, and I always screw up, and I can't talk, and I freeze up. You shift your focus out and go, well, I wonder what that person's story is. That's interesting. Look at what they're wearing, or look, they're talking on the phone, or even simple things that you notice. That sets you up for a space of to possibly start a conversation. Just say, hey, that's pretty cool over there. What's that? That's interesting. Or, excuse me, where did you get that coffee at? Or if they see him with a Starbucks cup, where's the Starbucks around here? That curiosity relates to the video on asking people questions, but it's about having a frame of curiosity in your mind. And absolutely, curiosity is a trait of not only social people, but very socially skilled people, because they show interest in others, need to show interest in others, and not wait for the interest to come to you. I feel like sometimes with social anxiety, at least I've experienced it, that, well, people should be coming to me and be trying to talk to me, and even if they do, you might shoot yourself down because you act frozen or close in on yourself, whatever, but directing that curiosity towards them. And what's kind of interesting too is sometimes I just start to notice as I'm more curious with people that some people aren't very interesting. Because even if, and I'm talking about of what they're talking about, or they're not interesting to me. I'm not going to say they're not interesting, but they're not interesting to me in the sense that we're not connecting. Or I also don't think it's very interesting if people don't show interest back. So you can imagine, this is a very key indicator. As somebody right here, hello, who's gone through social anxiety, and then when I get interested in people and ask them questions and engage, and they don't offer much back to me, I get disinterested. Guess what? That's what people used to do to me. Guess what? That's what people do to you, because you're not showing interest in them. You're so self-interested, and they don't know it, that you're so self-interested and caught up in your thoughts that they just comes across as being shy and quiet. You can still be quiet and relaxed and very chill and low key, but be interested and engaging. I've seen these type of people. They're the social people that fly under the radar, that you never see them like you never see them or rarely see them like in a big group, but with a few people or one person, they're making connections all the time. Very low key, very subtle, and everybody knows them. And how do they do it? Well, their personality type isn't the big loud, but they are quieter. Maybe they used to be more shy, or maybe they are, normally shy, but they're social, and they're social introverts, kind of. They have that little bit quieter demeanor. So, interesting thing to think about, and I didn't even plan to say that. It's just a lot of times I make this video and stuff comes out, and I have an idea of what I want to talk about, but then who knows where it's going to go. So that's something to think about, to consider, is about putting yourself out there and showing interest. The more that you do, actually, the more it comes back, because people want you to be interested in them, and you want people to be interested in you. We're all human beings like that, and that's how we connect. So I hope you enjoyed my video on curiosity, getting curious, what's going on around you with people outside yourself. As always, subscribe to the channel if you like what you see above. Socialexpression.net's the blog. If you haven't grabbed a copy already, you can go over there and sign up, an email sign up, and get a free copy of 10 Keys to Social Anxiety Recovery, it's called, yes. And I also have the Dissolve Social Anxiety Home Recovery course, and I offer one-on-one coaching. Until next time, leave comments, questions, feedback below, on here and on the blog. I hope you read some stuff on the blog. There's definitely different stuff on the blog that's on here, and I put a lot of effort into it and time into it, and I hope this stuff helps you guys. And if you need any support and you want to work with me, coaching, etc., do the course, feel free to shoot me an email anytime. Okay? Take care until next time, and bye-bye. It's my fake smile. See? Take care.